Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Everyone, Jai Ma. चलिए सवाल पूछते हैं और मैं जवाब देती हूँ. So, this is Deb Malaya Sarkar. I hope I'm saying it correct. Deb Malaya Sarkar 3063. I hope that's the name and I've pronounced it correctly. I don't know. It is said that, okay, let me take his complete question. On the thumbnail, I can't put the whole thing, so I've just edited and put some, but I'm going to say his entire question. His question was, Swamiji Pranam, Joyma, I actually had a doubt that recently in a book called Conversation with God by Neil Donald Walsh, where he supposedly converses with God, it is said that after attaining moksha, one has the option to forget everything and start over again from animal to human and again to enlightenment. Is it true? And as per that book, it is said that a human being can't become animal again, as soul always wants to evolve, so it can become human again, but not animal. So are these claims true? See, firstly, once you become a human being, you cannot go back, you can't forget everything and go back to the animal kingdom or the plant kingdom. It starts with plant, it starts with mineral, all those stones that you see, it starts with that. Life force starts with that, the mineral kingdom, the elemental kingdom, basically the mineral kingdom, the plant, the animal, it goes that way. And then that life force becomes a human being later. Okay, I've explained this entire graph before also. And you see, one has taken 84 lakh janam to become a human being. Why would one forget everything and then go back to the animal kingdom? Why would one do that? It is not possible, okay, to do things like this where you forget. And it's correct that you have come here to evolve. So if you have come to that level of evolution, why would you want to quit everything and go back to the animal kingdom? It is not true, okay? Now, the thing is, you are saying, it is said that a human being can't become animal again, as soul always wants to evolve, correct? So it can become human again, but not animal. So are these claims true? Yeah, they're true. See, animal and all a human being cannot become unless you are so depraved in this lifetime. तुम्हारा अगर degradation हो गया है and you become a monster or an evil soul, maybe it's possible that in the next life you become an animal. But if you see, there is a book called Lives of the Alcyon by J. Krishnamurti. J. Krishnamurti is not by, it's by, I think, Annie Besant and Leadbeater, They were clairvoyant people and they have given thousands of lives, I think, of J. Krishnamurti. It's a pictorial book. It's like a coffee table book. It's very rare. And I had that book. And they have actually drawn out all the pictures of J. Krishnamurti of what he was in his previous lifetimes. उसमें वो animal भी थे, dog भी थे, औरत भी थे, prince भी थे, princess भी थे, pauper भी थे, God knows what all, in different lifetimes. And finally, evolution hoke he becomes J. Krishnamurti. Now you mean to say that after becoming J. Krishnamurti, he'll go back to animal life? It's not possible. Unless you're not an evolved soul and you have behaved monstrously in this lifetime and you are basically a very evil soul, then I don't know, probably they might go back, they might retard and go back. But according to me, it's not possible. Once you take a human birth, no matter how bad you are, you will take another human birth and that will also be pretty bad for you. Pauper हो सकते हैं, भिखारी हो सकते हैं, कुछ भी हो सकते हैं, depending on what you have done in this lifetime. But otherwise, I don't think that is possible. So obviously a person is here to evolve, right? So, after attaining moksha, one has the option to forget everything. मोक्ष के बाद तो बिकम, मोक्ष क्या होता है? लीन हो जाते हैं हम, ब्रह्मन में लीन हो जाते हैं. व्हेन द पर्सन comes to मुक्ति और मोक्ष हो जाता है, निर्वाण हो जाता है, तो he merges with the Brahman. Then what happens is, it's according to the will of, because you have no identity, अपना अस्तित्व नहीं रहता है, you know. So once you merge with Brahman, Brahman decides, Ma decides who she wants to send down to do some work. At that point of time, when the person comes back, he has come without a karma body. He has come because of the instruction of the divine. Because he has merged, he or she or whatever, has merged into the Brahman, has merged into Ma, let's put it that way. So when she wants to send somebody downstairs, to do some of her work, some karya, to improve something, to help mankind, or whatever the work is, then she will send that Mahatma back in some other form. He'll never come back, or she'll never come back in the same form. But they'll come back to finish that karya because they have been appointed to do that by the divine. So that will be without karma. So why would, after moksha, why would one become animal? Or why would one forget everything and say, okay, let me go back to the elemental kingdom and the mineral kingdom and then become plant and then animal and then that life force comes and becomes a human being? Why would they do all that? Not possible. They have come here to enlighten themselves and become one with the Brahman. They become creators then. They join hands with Ma and start creating universes. Because you are Purna. Complete. Shunya mein jo kya hai, wo Purna hai. Hai na? So why would one do that? No. So that's all for now. Jai Ma. I'll see you next time.